Starting the career of Jalen Rease, he gonna be playing for the Louisville Cardinals. This is the perfect place for him to develop as a quarterback as he fight for the backup spot against Brady Allen, a 6'6" field general. All the makings of a dominant quarterback. But we both gonna be watching from the sidelines as the senior Tyler is on his way out. I get a text from Lee Jackson, my offensive coordinator, welcoming me to Louisville. I respond by telling them I'm feeling good and I'm excited for the new year. Instantly, I decide to get into the gym and lift some weights because I gotta put on some muscle now that I'm at the college level. I need to break some tackles because I am a scrambling quarterback and I need to be able to take a hit. Ironically, this workout session did make my arms sore, but that still didn't stop me from getting some passes in with the team. I gotta get used to these players and their routes. Overthrew my guy right there, but he made a great catch. These passes I'm throwing are getting a little bit away from me. Threw it behind my receiver, but he got great hands. He the star receiver of our team, and he made something out of nothing for us. Hit him in stride perfectly. That's a perfectly delivered pass. I wish I could keep that up. Over the left shoulder, only where my receiver could get it. Perfectly placed pass. See him open in the gap. Get it directly to him. That's a dot, ladies and gentlemen. See another opening over the gap. Deliver another strike. Let's go. I head back to the dorm room because we got a bye week. I'm chilling. I get a text from QB1 welcoming me to the quarterback room. He is a senior. His spot on the team is already secured. I got no beef with him, so I respond nicely. My beef is with the backup quarterback. He's trying to take my starting spot next year. We fighting. Our first game of the season is up against a FCS school they call the Pandas, and I do not think they ready to compete with us. I spent the whole first half of the game on the bench. They finally let me in the fourth quarter when it was already a blowout just to get some snaps and get on the field. We was running the ball most of the time to run the rest of the clock out up until they finally let me pass the ball. I looked through my progressions, but I decided to tuck it and run, and before I knew it, I had space to get into the end zone for the first time of my college career. I'm throwing up the 5. You see it on me. One of the final snaps of the game before we end up running the clock out, my running back break free for about a 50-yard run up the sideline. We had no business playing this school. They didn't stand a chance. Next week, we going up against Jack State, and to get prepared for them, we are running the read option. Look at this, man. I decide to keep the ball and turn it the opposite end of the field. And then when he do take the bite, easy pitch off to my running back, and he gone up the field. This is beautiful. This is my strong suit of the team. My legs, I'm very fast, extremely athletic. I even get upfield and set a block for my guy. Now let's get into the next game where I don't see the field at all. That's the life of a backup. Sometimes you get in garbage time. Most times you don't get in at all. Week 3, we have a bye week, so I absolutely got nothing to do, and I get hit up by my classmate Delaney. She told me she going to a party, and I said, why not? Let's go. Week 4, we got an ACC game against Georgia Tech, and we win that game as well. Brothers in arms, we increased to 3-0, no help of me. But since I went to the party, my grades have been slipping, and I haven't been going to class. My GPA is now a 2.8. I'm looking stupid out here. But going to parties and posting on Instagram and just showing my face around campus got me as a local hero. People rock with me. Even though I'm not getting no playing time on the field, they got somebody to look forward to for the future. Week 5, we rank 8, but we going up against number 10 Notre Dame. This gonna be the best team we've played since I've been a part of this team. Honestly, I think we are ready for this. They lost a game already, so that gives us hope, but they fans are excited for this matchup. They are screaming, and this atmosphere is too much for our starting quarterback. He is throwing 46%, already got a turnover, and he got injured going into the fourth quarter. Now I gotta step in. Obviously, I'm nervous, so I do what I do best and start scrambling because our quarterback 1 isn't a scrambler, so they wasn't even expecting me to run, so it was wide open. Now I try to go over the top and instantly throw a turnover on my second possession out here. Looking like this a game over over anyway. Quarterback injured, down 13. I just dump it off to the tight end, and somehow he breaks free for a 40-yard touchdown and my first pass of the second possession. So now we only down a touchdown. I go back to the ground again, get opening in the middle of the field slot for safety. They trying to rough me up. I'm handling this Notre Dame pressure very well. Running a screen pass for Donald Chaney. He makes it to the first down marker. Next play, we run a play action. I see cutting across the side of the field, Ja'Cory Brooks, and he runs into the touchdown for my second TD pass of the day. Go Ja'Cory. Go Ja'Cory. He's dancing, but we are down a touchdown. Going into the last 20 seconds, I throw a Hail Mary pass to Cullen Lacey, and he brings it in for a score. We win the game by 1 point. I can't believe it. I win player of the game after stepping in only in the fourth quarter. I put up these amazing numbers in less than 4 minutes. That's insane. But immediately after, I get the text that I got a D minus on my classes, and they're telling me I'm gonna be ineligible from playing football until I get my grades up. Just as I was about to get myself rolling, I knew I'm not getting a starting job over QB1, he a senior, but this closes the gap between me and my backup. This is sad for me because I could potentially lose my role next year if I don't show any signs of intelligence or leadership or dedication to this program. Weeks go by, we winning more games, and I can't suit up. I'm ineligible. I'm not at any of these games. Mandatory study hall. I gotta just study for the rest of the weeks until I get my GPA up. I meet with my coach and my academic advisor, and we gotta talk about my grades. Coach want me to take school seriously, and I haven't been doing that, so he disappointed in me. We gonna have a little talk. Since coach is on my back about school, I gotta make changes immediately. So my classmate get in contact with me, telling me he got a cheat sheet to help me on my next test. I need this to help up my GPA. I'm going. I can't lie. I need this. As a result of that, my GPA is now 2.4, which is eligible to start playing. I'm lacing back up to sit on the bench. Hey, at least I get to practice with my team again. I'm happy. As of right now, we are ranked 10 and our record is 7-2. We're in a good spot to make the college playoffs, but we got to stop losing games that we should be winning, like this one versus Clemson. I'm extremely eager to get back into practice with the team that I just start throwing a turnover on my first time out here with the unit, and the team is looking absolutely stagnant with me at quarterback, missing easy reads right there. I'm doing such a bad job. The only good pass I had was that one. On the other end, Brady Allen's routes, he was throwing dots. Corner pocket, that was a dot. Over the middle, only where his receiver could get it. Then pump fake, over the shoulder. I like the placement on that. Our receiver didn't get his feet down. Again, straight up the middle, both hands on the ball. The receiver couldn't come down with it. Brady Allen dominated. Now coach looking at me as, should I even be the backup? I'm going to parties, not doing assignments in school, not there for practice, unavailable on game day because of eligibility. Why would I even be the backup? These are a lot of good points, and I'm looking very immature. To make situation worse, they found out I cheated on that test, so that test automatically got graded as a fail. Come on, bruh. Why would they do that? GPA dropped, so that means I'm back ineligible to play football. That means no more practice, and we got a rivalry game up against Kentucky. This is an important game for our Louisville brethren. I'm still on the sideline of the game, even though I'm ineligible to play. I still want to be there for our team, and on the sideline, we came down to a close game that ultimately was decided by this halfback screen that went for 60 yards in the game-winning touchdown. 4 touchdowns from our quarterback. Barely win this game. We win this rivalry this time around. This is beautiful. But now that it's the end of the year, we finished the season 9-3. That was not good enough for us to make the college football playoffs. We fall short. Our starting quarterback threw for 3,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 65% completion. He was a great quarterback for us. Ranking 11th in best quarterbacks through the nation. I'm proud of him. Heisman Award goes to the quarterback from Florida State, DJ Uyangale, with 42 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. We got invited to the Pop-Tart Bowl. We gonna be going up against Oklahoma State. They are unranked, but They do have a solid team over there. We don't end up getting the win, lose by 3 points. Proud of the team. We put up a great performance all year long. Looking forward to next year. Coach is already trying to figure out his starting QB. Me or Allen, so he gonna make us have a position battle at the start of next year. Do I even want to continue to play at Louisville? Should I lean more towards the transfer portal and get a guaranteed spot instead of having to fight for this current one?